Hi, my name is Sam and I'm a PhD researcher at the EUI. In this video, you will learn why different states are like different fruits.
States are like fruits?
Yes, because states have a territorial shell and a societal core. At their territorial border, states can be more or less soft. This defines how easy it is to immigrate. An example is whether you can claim asylum at an embassy abroad. At their citizenship core, states are also more or less soft. This defines how easy it is for immigrants to get a passport. An example is whether you have to pass a language test. This brings us to the fruits of immigration. A watermelon is hard outside and soft inside. It is closed in immigration and open in citizenship. A peach is hard inside and soft outside. It is open in immigration and closed in citizenship.
The almond is hard or closed, and the blueberry is soft or open. Many argue that countries cannot be like blueberries because too many new immigrants and too many new citizens would disrupt social cohesion and threaten national identity. But in fact, many countries combine relatively open borders with relatively open citizenship. The number of blueberry-like countries has risen from about 20% during the 1980s to about 40% in the 1990s and the 2000s. Meanwhile, the percentage of almond-like countries has dropped, and the number of watermelons and peaches has fluctuated.
This has happened across 23 democracies from 1980 to 2010, from Northwestern and Southern Europe to North America and Oceania and Japan.
The analysis with the fruits shows us some patterns and trends in policy combinations. This provides the background for analyzing policy correlations.
How are immigration policy openness and citizenship policy openness related? Is more openness in one associated with more openness in the other? Or is there a trade-off and there's a negative correlation between the two? This graph presents the answer to the question. The dots represent the selected countries in the various years and their degree of immigration policy openness and citizenship policy openness, and the lines represent the different correlations. The correlation depends on the number of votes for far-right parties. The blue dots display no correlation. This is where the far-right is absent. The red dots display a moderate positive correlation. This is where the far-right is weak. And the yellow dots exhibit a strong positive correlation. This is where the far-right is strong.
This is because the far-right merges immigration policy and citizenship policy into a single issue of national disclosure versus cosmopolitan openness. The ignition of this one-dimensional conflict over the issue of openness makes it more likely for the two policy areas to become aligned and positively correlated as the far-right grows stronger.
These arguments need further refinement and testing, and also the more recent developments after